Hello YouTube, welcome to another video. In this video, it's more of me making our guide like normal, but it's going to be a little different. I'm going to try to get multiple guides in this video. Kind of like what I did with the March one, because I could cover a guide in like 7 minutes. I'm trying to keep my videos at least 15 minutes, so I'm going to probably do 2 guides in one video. And the 2 I'm going to do is, I need to look for them. Jade. And this character. But we'll start off with Jade. Jade, this is probably the best weapon you can give Jade if you don't have her weapon. You can get this from the Simulated Universe shop. So this one's easy to get. It just takes you a bit of time. But you could get this, so this would be the best option for you if you don't have her weapon. And as you can tell, I gave her the follow-up set because she does follow-up attacks. That's what she focuses on. Mainly is her follow-up attack. As you can tell, I don't have her completely built, but this is roughly how you want it. You're going to want crit rate here because she's really good to have crit rate because of how much damage she does. That's what the recommended is too, to have crit rate. But you're going to want a piece similar to this. You're going to want attack, crit rate, crit damage, maybe break effect. Because most of her stuff comes from her breaking enemies. So break effect, attack, crit rate, damage, and yeah, that's pretty much what you want for the substats here. And pretty much you always want attack. Some people would do speed, that I noticed. But I personally rather attack, it's just how I am. But some people prefer speed. And their traces, I also would go for these first, but you're going to want to upgrade her support. This and this. And I'll leave her basic attack for last. I mean, it's good to have her basic attack, but it's not amazing. I prefer to upgrade these 3 first. It's just my personal opinion. And obviously, if you have these, add those, but that's really mostly what I can say for Jade. Because Jade is a pretty simple character for how you build her. She's like your average DPS. The only thing you're going to want to keep in mind that she is very flimsy. By flimsy, I mean weak when it comes to HP. So you're going to want to put her with a good team. One of the teams I use for her team lineup, there it is. I have this team called the Follow-Ups. I have Jade mixed with Herta and Himiko. And I Felix on to keep them alive. This is like the ideal team setup you want for Jade. Because Herta and Jade and Himiko all do follow-up attacks. And it's all based off their attack. And Fuuxan can make them nearly almost never die with her abilities. So they're just a perfect mix for follow-up teams. And one thing I will mention, I'll mention this more later in the video, but I'm going to start playing another game, so I might make a video on that game. I'll mention more about it later in the video. I need to look for her. Where in the world is she? I'm going to do the next part there. Now I'm going to move to this character here. I like to use the Musketeer of the Wild Wheat. And I usually just go for pure attack. And I go for speed with her because she's not really meant to be attack. It's just some of her buffs are based off her attack. To my knowledge, I have to double check, but you're going to want mainly attack. So you're going to want. I'm trying to look for a good piece, but I don't think I have actually a good piece. Okay, I don't really have a good piece, but I personally want speed, crit damage, crit rate, and attack. Because as long as you have Fuix on, you don't really have to worry about her survivability that much. Of course, if you don't have Fuix on, try to give her more buffs out, more help her survive. I'll say that takes higher priority. Because she is a really weak character, and she's one of the better supports to keep alive. So you're going to want to have as much attack as possible, because I'm pretty sure her stuff is based off her attack. A bunch of stuff is based off damage. Basically, I did a quick look. I just wanted to double check. I wasn't 100% sure. But you're going to want speed here and yeah, attack. That's pretty much speed and attack is pretty much what I'm trying to say. You're going to want all that. And if I had to choose priorities, I would upgrade her skill. Her skill should be the top priority. And then maybe move to her ultimate, because her ultimate regenerates lots of energy and increases attack. So skill, ultimate, talent, and basic attack. I'll say that's like where you should upgrade first. Basic attack with support characters, mostly you just leave for last. So that's for future references if you're wondering. And upon that, it's really all I can say about these two characters. I'm sorry if it does feel rushed. I'm trying to keep it under the 15-minute mark. I don't want to be too long of a video. But I am going to say the thing I mentioned earlier. Now, I'm going to give like the thing else I will give at the end of the video. And the game I'm starting to play is this game called Epic 7. You probably heard of it. It's one of those games that have been out for a long time. I recently got it, and I started to play a little bit, so I thought I should start making guide videos on it. And to kind of give a better idea of what the game is like, it's in a way similar to this game, Honkai Star Rail. Don't get me wrong, there is differences. Like, there's some pretty big differences. So that's why I think of gameplay-wise, this game is the closest to it. Out of all the gacha games I play. So it's similar gameplay to this. Different but similar. If I had to think of even the more similar gameplay, I can't even think of anyone, to be honest. So, because they have like this auto battle mode like in this game, so
Peace.
It's similar in gameplay wise. But I'm going to probably make a video on Epic 7, and the character I'll probably make a video guide on is Mercedes. It's one of the easiest characters to get in the game, and on top of that, she's one of the most powerful characters you can use early on. So that's probably what I'll make a first guide video on. Just letting you guys know, I'm going to make a guide video on a new game instead of the 3 I usually do. And I might make gameplay videos. I'm not sure about that one. It's possible I'll make gameplay videos. I'll probably end up making another channel where it has gameplay videos, and this one will still be guide videos. That's something I need to think about later on. But upon that, that's really all I wanted to mention for this video. Sorry it's a quicker video. I just wanted to mention the news about Epic 7 and give a short little guide. And if you're wondering why there's so many red marker things on the screen like this, it's because I haven't played Honkai Star Rail since the last time I did that update. Oh, Sparkle's actually a character. That's... Before I end the video, I should mention characters you should take over priority out of these two. Don't get me wrong, choose the character you want to choose, but if I did pull, I'll be pulling for this dude, just because I don't have this dude. But I would say a little bit about Sparkle. Sparkle is similar to Bronya. I'm pretty sure most of you guys know what Bronya does. Bronya is a really good support character that increases attack, but instead of attack, Sparkle does crit damage. So if you have a character with high crit damage, but you don't have a good supporter for the character, I'll get Sparkle. And increases the max crit damage for your character. And on top of that, she also regenerates skill points, and a lot of them too. I think it's 4 every time she uses her ultimate. 4 or 5. And she increases the max as well. So she's this improved version of Bronya, pretty much. It's just more focused on crit damage and attack. But yeah, but honestly, it depends. Sorry if the game seems a little laggy, by the way, or at least lower frames than it usually is. It's because Withering Waves and Zanely Zane Zero and Honkai Impact 3rd all got an update, because I haven't touched them in a while, so I'm downloading all those while playing this game and recording, and it's not working well. Don't get me wrong, I'm not lagging or anything, but you probably know it's a frame drop, so I'm just explaining why there's a frame drop. But yeah, upon that, that's really all I can say for this video, and have a good day.